Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. It's Tuesday, September 6th, and congratulations for making it through Labor Day. I know it seems like Monday still, doesn't it? But I hope whatever you did yesterday for Labor Day, it was a good time and you were able to relax a bit. I also wanted to let everybody know who was able to be a part of our family picnic on Sunday. What an amazing time. It was so cool to see so many people there, and getting to spend time with our faith family was just really, really a treat and a highlight for me of the weekend, and I think it was for a lot of you. So thank you to everyone who had just great putting together the picnic and all the hard work that went into that, and then most of all, people coming. Thank you for doing that. I really had a great time and appreciate so much the chance to be together on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday and services and church, I also wanted to give you a very brief update of where we stand as of the start of this week, and now that we're through the holiday, with regard to our potential new space at 118 Lakefront Drive. As we've been trying to be intentional to keep you updated, we are progressing further along. And what I'd like to do is ask for a couple of prayer needs and ask you to pray for a couple of things this week. As I mentioned last time, if you saw our Facebook post from a few days ago, we are now just really moments or even days away from the second proposal for our build-out. In other words, a contractor is working on final figures to present to our property management company that potentially we would work with, and give them their figures of a proposal for the build-out that's necessary to transform what is now that potential space into space that would be for our church. And so we're waiting on that, and again, I've been in contact with that contractor even today, on Tuesday, and he and his company are working hard on getting those numbers to our property management. They then will consider it, pass that along to the potential landlord, and then that landlord will then get back with us on where it stands in terms of the proposal and that final offer then. A couple of items that have come to play in the last several days. We are aware of some bathroom requirements for the space that we're moving into and the type of space we'd be using it for, some bathroom requirements from the county, and so that's what this second proposal is looking at from this contractor, is the inclusion of a couple extra bathrooms to make it meet code for the county. So again, not to get too far in the weeds here, but the county has specific requirements and we're working toward getting those satisfied and then getting that proposal to our landlord and then them giving us what their final proposal is, and assuming everything works out the way we hope and think it will, then getting that from the potential landlord and making a decision. And our goal, and my personal goal, and our elders have talked about it, is to hopefully, I hate to even say this because I don't want to set the bar too high, but hopefully by the end of this week be able to consider and be considering signing a lease. And so while it's not done yet, we're hopeful that the ball is rolling this week, and whether it's the end of this week or not, that remains to be seen. But as I've said before, we're getting closer. Thank you for your patience. So here are the prayer requests. That God would allow that second bid proposal to go well, and as they finalize those numbers, for them to be able to expeditiously get that to the appropriate people, and they are. And so pray for that if you would. A second prayer request would be for favor with our potential landlord once he receives these proposals from the potential contractors, that he would be open to at least maintaining the initial bid that didn't include these necessary revisions, and that he would consider that and pass that along to us in a way that is affordable. And so the prayer request specifically is for favor, for unexpected favor, and I believe God can do that. So pray for the heart of that landlord. And then also that God would allow just the whole time frame to work out. As you know, we are coming to the close of our term on our current lease space, and we want to just make sure everything meshes together. And we're not worried about that, but there are some realities that we're dealing with, and we're just praying and asking God and asking you to help us pray about this, that God would allow the timetable to all work out with our current landlord and then with this potential space and just how that all meshes together. So thank you very much for praying for us this week about those things. And as we always say, as soon as we get information, we'll take a look at it and pass along the word to you. And then there's coming a day, I really do believe, that again, if everything continues to go the way it seems to be going, that we'll get to celebrate some really good news before too long. So thank you for praying. Thank you for believing. And especially as we enter into this week, thank you for intentionally calling out to God and lifting up the church and the elders and all of us as a church, our faith family, up to God, that God would prepare the way. God bless you guys. Have a great week. We will look forward to talking to you soon. We will. Have a good one. Bye-bye.